Start your engines and prepare for an exciting journey. With the new year beginning and experts growing increasingly optimistic about their future, the electric vehicle giants Tesla and Lucid Motors leading the push, the stock market has been on fire. The race to see who will win is on. But let's get right to the point. We know the real-life Jonas as we explore the fascinating world of EV stock and learn what it takes to be a winner in this high-stakes game. But before we get there, hit that like button and subscribe. Tony Stark's Elon EV giant Tesla will be number one. The only question is how we benefit from this reality. After a difficult few days, Tesla's stock has been suddenly rising months. What goals do you have for this year? The test labs for electric vehicle manufacturers, Rivian and Lucid Motors, all saw tremendous growth. Late December saw increases of 8.4%, 6.2%, and 6.2%, respectively, maintaining a gradual but constant upward trend. Both Tesla and Lucid had positive company-specific news on December 29, and the week before Lucid had a successful funding round. But the surge that followed was probably caused by macroeconomic data that boosted all high-growth stocks, the employment record for that date certain downtrodden high-growth companies. Trend as the new year begins and most experts become more optimistic. How about the stock feature of the leading EV companies? At least for the near term, negative publicity is advantageous to brands. Following the market's dramatic decline over the previous month, Morgan Stanley analyst Adam Jonas released a bullish note on Tesla shares, cutting his price objective from $330 to $250 due to the negative macroeconomic and rising rate environment. According to Jonas, Tesla may have an even greater advantage over other electric vehicle startups and legacy firms that are making the switch to electric vehicles because of their first-mover advantage and capacity to raise funds on their own. In their view, the market is open to self-funded entrants who can advance the value chain and position themselves as low-cost leaders. On his own, Jonas believes that hardship only improves the greatest athletes. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, stopped citing the decline in the company's stock as a cause for celebration and an opportunity. Employees in a recent postscript advising readers not to be overly alarmed by the stock market, fear that if we continue to do well, the market will realize it in the long run. Ellen is right when she says that investors will eventually identify the automaker's top performers. All they need to do is acknowledge this, and perhaps remember a few things before the stock begins to rise sharply once more overseas before anything else. This isn't about Tesla. It's about Musk buying Twitter. The stock price of a company is one way a parliament CEO of a culturally significant company might monitor the pulse of culture. But since Musk now owns Twitter and has demonstrated that he will run it disruptively, he doesn't seem to be fazed by the market's tacit disapproval. Investors are concerned that Musk's negative attention at Twitter will divert him from his responsibilities as CEO of Tesla, and they fear that eventually a recovery rally could be spurred by a revolt in which Twitter shareholders sell off their shares. Musk has declared that he will resign from his role as student CEO as soon as a replacement is chosen. No timeline has been given, but it is probable that he will meet someone who shares his political, social, and cultural beliefs. Beijing has continued to take harsh measures to stop the coronavirus from spreading, making it very difficult to obtain essential components from Chinese suppliers, and seriously impairing output and other factors. The lockdowns in China, where the majority of materials have seen price increases over the past year, have not helped Tesla's EV production and demand. The firm generates 14% of its revenue from China. Although aluminum used in Tesla's vehicle chassis is relatively expensive, it is much cheaper now than it was in March of last year. For this reason, even though the headwind is lowering Tesla's cost, lithium, which is used in EV batteries, is about twice as expensive as it was a year ago. The price of lithium carbonate pieces hit its all-time high in 2022 and will remain relatively unchanged until 2026 when supply will have caught up with demand. Ford and General Motors are making inroads into the electric vehicle market, but Tesla remains the brand to beat NIO and Rivian. Both the U.S. and international EV markets have shrunk over the past year, despite the fact that Tesla still accounts for a sizable share of the former. The increases in revenues are noticeably greater than the sales in the second and third quarters. This is according to data compiled by Global Market Intelligence. The Tesla, because of the rapidly expanding electric vehicle market, revenue is still rising. If recurring auto analyst projections come to pass, the Tesla Model Y will be the best-selling vehicle in 2023, According to the International Energy Agency's estimation, the share of EVs in the light vehicle market increased from 9 in 2021 to 13 in 2022. According to the CEO of a software provider for auto industry analysis, the Model Y will be the best-selling car in 2023. Musk is not entirely wrong when he predicts that the Tesla Model Y will achieve amazing results in the upcoming year. If the Model Y can carry over its 2022 performance into the new year, it will be a turning point for the American manufacturer, as it will be the second most popular EV sold in China. At this point in the year, Tesla's prospects are too uncertain. A few days ago, the company released a report outlining its output and shipment. Regarding the latter quarter of 2022, Elon Musk's automobile achieved a new milestone when publication announcement delivery figures for the fourth quarter of 2022 showed that manufacturing was 439,700 and 1 and 405,278 for a total of 1.31 million and 1.37 million for the year, respectively. Despite 40 writes and deliveries, the fourth quarter fell short of expert exclamations estimates updated in December and included in the fact-set consensus, which ranged from 409,000 to 433,000. Indicating that Wall Street was expecting Tesla to announce deliveries of roughly 427,000 for the final quarter of the year. According to a fact-set average of analyst forecasts as of December 31, 2022, has started manufacturing at 2 new plants this year in Austin, Texas, and Brandenburg, Germany, and increased output in Fremont, California, and Shanghai the next quarter, but it has not released production delivery information by area. Tesla needs to choose her destination. However, a lot of people are anticipating what will occur during Tesla's Investor Day in March 2023, according to the company's most recent press release. Plan an Investor Day for March 1, 2023. Thanks to Tesla's Texas Gigafactory, institutional and media clients will be able to watch live coverage of the event. Investors will also be able to witness our most sophisticated manufacturing lines and talk about long-term development plans. Platform Generation 3 allocating capital and discussing other topics with our leadership group according to Tesla. One of the main topics in the 2023 Investor Conference would be the company's long-term expansion ambitions. He visited a Tesla factory in Markham, Ontario, and had negotiations with Tesla and other automakers. Additionally, it has been reported by Mexican media that Tesla is thinking of locating its next electric vehicle manufacturing facility in Nuevo León, Mexico. For now, investors are hoping that 2023 will prove to be a better year. If the rising stock price in the market is any indication, that hope may be justified. If you're interested in hearing more big news about Tesla stock, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Tesla CEO Elon Musk visited Nuevo León and met with Governor Samuel Garcia, the U.S. ambassador to Mexico, and other leaders.